Hello, it's your girl G coming at you with this video. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about my educational journey. Um, well, not too much specifically on my educational journey, but more so starting or restarting school after the age of 25. I wanted to give some tips and advice and just talk a little bit about my experience as a non-traditional college student. For those who don't know, I'm representing right now. I attend North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, also known as A&T. You know, the largest HBCU in the nation. You feel me? Okay, it's in Greensboro, North Carolina. For those who don't know or not familiar with A&T, which you should. But yeah. I actually started A&T in spring of 2022. So I only been going to A&T for a few months. But prior to going to A&T, I attended a couple community colleges. I started my community college journey when I was 19, maybe like a month after I turned 19 years old. I left home. I started my journey actually at J. Sargent Reynolds Community College in Richmond, North Carolina. My plan was to go to VCU. I wanted to be a Ram. I was all since middle school, I wanted to be a Ram, actually. I wanted to be a Ram. I wanted to be, represent or whatnot. So that was my plan initially. Little did I know, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I'm not gonna say I wasn't ready, but I wasn't focused. So my first maybe semester of school, I did okay. My second semester, it was terrible. I ended up getting on academic probation and some more stuff. So, throughout since then, that was probably in 2015. Since then, I took classes here and there. Not really going back full time until I started going to school at American Public University System, which is actually, or American Military University, so APUS or AMUS, no, it's APUS, for American Public University System, which is an online university based in West Virginia. Yeah, West Virginia. Reason why I chose that program at the time is because it was all online. It was very it was flexible. It was a lot of military based so a lot of military students. So people that attended that school was either veterans, mostly veterans, people active duty, and all that stuff, or wives, husbands, all that stuff. So it was basically military based primarily, but because it was military based, it was more so flexible. If things got a little off, me, I deal with a lot of things when it comes to my health, as far as my mental health, when it comes to depression, anxiety, all that stuff. So and I was big on procrastination. So I feel like that school was best for me because it was known for, making those accommodations for students that having, difficulty, or, they used to, some people, end up, going, people in the military. I don't really know. I don't really know the terms and stuff like that. I wasn't in the military at all. My dad was in the military, but he wasn't in the military super long, and I don't really have any like me and my daddy not that close or anything, so I don't really think I don't even have like ties as far as like his dependent or anything like that anyway. So yeah, so that's besides the point. But last year I actually yeah, last year I actually graduated for esthetician school. That's a whole nother story, whole nother journey. I actually made a video about that, and that actually motivated me to go back to school in person, have that that interaction and whatnot. So, this is post, my dreams were going to VCU and stuff like that. Post me when I went to that online school, I actually did really, really good. My first semester, I made like all A's and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I got it. But, some of the classes was like getting a little difficult. I was like, oh, I need to go in person, stuff like that. And then, like, if anybody know me, I'm a big advocate for like Black-owned businesses, HBCUs, and stuff like that. So the thought of like going to VCU now wouldn't even be on my mind. And I actually live in Greensboro, North Carolina. I've been here for 5 years, so I'm actually here where A&T is at. So my choices that I was going to go to is either going to be WSSU, which is Winston-Salem State University, or A&T. So I ended up going to A&T. One of my best friends, closest friends, graduated for A&T a few years ago. I want to say 2018, 19. I don't know. 2018 or 19. I can't think right now. But that actually, motivated me because, I know somebody that personally went there, that was really, really close to me. And, I was involved, around with graduation and, that last semester of school and, watching them complete their goals and stuff like that. So I was just like, I'm a little older now. And a lot of people feel like they're too old, or like, I don't even know why you say too old, because it's never too late. But for me, when I first went to school, I went to school on campus. I was like, I'm the oldest person in the class. I'm not even that old, but I started to feel kind of older. Like, these people are like my little sister age, because my sister is like 19 right now, and I was just like, oh. But then as the days went on, and we would interact a little bit, I was in like the school group chats and stuff like that. Excuse me. I was in school group chats and stuff like that, and also getting to know the other students. I realized I love being around them because, they kind of inspire me, because it's like, them, doing what they do, and also being a business major, being in the school of business, there is other students that have like minds and on the same path or same journey, or got some of the similar goals that I do. So having that type of environment actually helped me to it motivated me to keep going and to do this thing. Now I'm gonna give y'all some tips. I'm gonna give you some advice and some tips. So one thing I want to tell y'all is, whatever goal you got, do it. Like, be a gold digger. Not a gold digger, but a gold digger. Dreams are cool, but make them dreams reality, okay? You can do anything that you put your mind to if you stay focused and keep believing in yourself. You have to, even when it comes to things that I deal with on my mental health journey, I'm gonna do a whole nother video about that eventually. But it's like I have to tell myself mind over matter. I have to keep the faith and keep believing in myself, because I'm my biggest critic. Like, I don't really care what other people think or what other people have to say about me. It's more so me feeling a type of way because I want more for me. And you should always want more for you, but don't beat yourself up about it, because you know what I'm saying, don't beat yourself up about things and things like that. So I want to say that, you know, you already, if you're watching this video and you looking for tips on going back to school, or, you know, maybe you're not over 25, but you know, you took a year off, you're not really sure, you're not really focused. I mean, it's other people like you. There's so much, you know, with my school, there's so much assistance, you know, when it comes to like pretty much all schools have offer free tutoring and stuff like that. And you know, me and my university dealing with some of the things that I deal with, you know, I have a lot, I would say it's a lot of different type of places or resources that I have to get support, you know, from my instructor I can't talk, y'all, from my instructors, because I'm actually in person, so I'm able to interact. And for people, you know, that have difficulty, like I got a little ADHD, ADD, going to class in person is kind of, it's good for me because I get to hear it, see it, all types of stuff, and take notes and stuff like that. So, you know, I get to be in that. But what was I saying? See, I forget stuff that I forget stuff that fast. I don't know what I just was talking about, but okay, let me just go give y'all this little tip, this little 1-2-1-2. But you know, whether you're, you know, taking a, you know, year off after, you know, high school, or you went to school, you gave up, you know, be sure to seek help or anything, support before giving up, because a lot of times some people don't, like me, I don't really have like a big support group or anything like that. But you know, some of your biggest supporters, whether it's business or what, be strangers. So you know, having that support from like my instructors, you know, my classmates and things like that, you know, in group chats, you know, I share like, oh, I'm so tired, you know what I'm saying? We motivate each other and things of that nature. So it's good being in an in-person environment. So I think that's what I was saying. But one thing I want to say, don't ever feel like you're too old. I mean, age ain't nothing but a number, okay? Age doesn't determine when, or you know what I'm saying, like it's never too late to start your educational journey or continue your educational journey. You know, knowledge is power. Now, I am one of those people that's I do have a bittersweet relationship for school, but I do know knowledge is power. It put me in a position to learn more and put me in that environment to be around like-minded individuals, and for me to really have that educational foundation that I need. It helps me in my personal life, in my business, and you know, my career goals. So it's something that you know, I'm fully for, and things like that. So, you know, don't let, but so it's like, why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you already got it in your mind, just do it. Like, ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know what I'm saying? But what benefit I think of starting school or going back to school after 25 is you have like a clear mindset, because you're so, you know, when you're younger, you're like, you know, some people still live at home or anything like that and stuff like that, and you know, got support and like from their family, friends, a whole lot of that. But you really grow up after 25, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because after 24 you're considered an independent student. You don't you know, stuff is different, you know, after 24 anyway. And you're considered basically a non-traditional college student, and that's what I am. It sounds kind of weird to say, because like I'm older than the students there, but I ain't that old. But you know, but it gives me kind of advantage too, because when we're in certain groups in some of my classes, like we offer, we give, like I give have a different perspective of things than they do, and vice versa. So we learn from one another, and having that diversity when it comes to age is it makes a good collaboration, you feel me? So um yeah. But yeah, it makes a good collaboration or anything like that. Make sure when you do go to school, you research the school that you want to go to, and you know, get an understanding of, you know I'll say like the program, whether it's accredited, you know, things of that nature. If you're a transfer student, whether your classes would transfer and all those things, I would say do your research, you know, hear from other students, look up hashtags on Twitter. That's how I found out a lot of stuff about A&T, even as a student now. Like, sometimes I find out stuff on Twitter before, because I'm not on campus, I'm off campus. So yeah, like really do your research. And had one of the biggest thing for me was the finances as far as tuition. I didn't want to go nowhere where it had like a super high tuition, and I didn't want to pay no out-of-state tuition. I'm not like no, you know, I qualify for some scholarships, but like I'm not no super smart, you know, smarty pants type of girl. So I ain't got no you know, full ride to school and nothing like that. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pushing to be better each and every day. So too, and even y'all younger college students, I would tell y'all that too. I would say go where you want to go, especially if you want to be put yourself in that you know, want to be far from home, or you want to go to a specific school with a specific program, because you know everything is not offered in your state. But be mindful of things like that, because that is very, very important, for sure. But do your research when it comes to any decision that you make, you know, when it comes to your education journey, for sure. But yeah, I want to but yeah, this video is probably gonna be short. I want to do like an extended version, maybe talking specifically about A&T. If you have any questions about A&T, let me know. In the future, I will do maybe some more videos regarding A&T. Of course, regarding Greensboro, because you know I've been here for a few years, so you know I'm not new to this area. I feel like this is like my home or any whatnot. So this is like home for me. So if you have any questions, if you're a student or looking to become a student and got questions, let me know. The only thing that I can tell you that I don't have no knowledge on and stuff like that is like like the resident halls and living on campus, because I never live on campus. I know about student housing and the housing that's available and things like that. You know, I have actually applied to like a couple of student housing and toured a few student housing that was around A&T. However, when I first moved to Greensboro, I did live in a student housing, but I actually lived in a student housing near UNCG. So I actually live at the Vic is what it's called now. So I did live in that student house. It's not near, well, it's not super far, but it's like maybe like 15 minutes or something from A&T, 15, 20. Like, it's not like it's around the corner like some of the other student houses like Sebastian and things like that. But that's a whole nother subject. If you have any questions or anything you like to ask me specifically, just hit me up. But yeah, until next time, thank you for watching this video. If you like what